For my first few minutes with God, day number 143, 2 Samuel chapter 24, 1 Chronicles chapter 21, 22, and Psalms 30. The anger of the Lord was upon or against the children of Israel. So he caused David to harm the children of Israel. The way he did it, though, was he called for a census, and that was not a good thing. David assigned Joab to go out and do this census. Joab didn't agree with it either. He just felt that David, if you need more people, just ask God for it. But he went ahead and did it. But he returned with the count, but he left out a couple of the tribes because it totally distressed Joab to have to do that. Once the census was over, David, he felt guilty. And he repented of that sin and of that guilt. The prophet Gad, he visited David and told him that God was not pleased and that God was going to issue a punishment, but he's going to allow David to choose the punishment. 3 years famine, or 3 months destruction by enemy hands, or 3 days severe plague throughout Israel. Well, David felt that he would rather get his punishment straight from God. God is more merciful. The Lord sent out a plague throughout Israel. And he also sent out an angel. And this angel was standing where David could actually see it. He was on the land of Aronah the Jebusite with his sword drawn. The prophet Gad told David that he needed to go there in that place and build an altar unto the Lord. And so David, he went and he purchased the property from Aronah. This thing, Aronah and his sons saw the angel too. His 4 sons, ran into hiding. And so he went ahead. He wanted to give David everything, but David was like, no, it don't work that way. David paid for everything. And he built that altar. And he prayed to God, and God sent fire from heaven and burnt that offering. God also stopped the angel with the sword. He sheathed his sword. David decided that this would be the location for the temple of the Lord. Remember, David wanted to build a temple of the Lord, but the Lord told him, no, your son Solomon would be the one who would build that temple. But David made arrangements for everything his son needed. He provided all the material. Basically, when you think about it, all the iron, the bronze, the cedar wood, tons of gold and tons of silver, skilled stonemasons, carpenters, craftsmen of all kinds, goldsmiths and silversmiths. He called all them and told them, instructed them what to do. He instructed Solomon what to do. Told Solomon that God was going to give him peace throughout his reign, but he needed to stay on God's side. He'd be obedient to God, so he'd be prosperous. David asked that his leaders also support Solomon, make sure he complete this assignment. David, he also had a Psalm 30. I will exalt you, O Lord, for you rescued me. You refused to let my enemies triumph over me. You restored my health and brought me from the grave, and you kept me from falling. The Lord's anger only lasts for a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Remember that saying is also in the scripture: weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Oh Lord my God, I will give you thanks forever. And guys, that part where we start off where his anger was against the children of Israel. What makes God angry? Our sin, our wickedness, our disobedience. Those are the things that angers God. So God was angry with the children of Israel, and he allowed David to do something that would cause the children of Israel to be harmed. Isn't that something? That's something to really think about. Lord, help us to be able to accept or deal with any issues that affect us indirectly. There you go, guys. Yeah, that's it. That's day number 143, 2 Samuel chapter 24, 1 Chronicles chapter 21, and chapter 22, Psalms 30. You have a God-filled, blessed day.